You've been told these foods are healthy, but what if I told you? They might be secretly spiking your blood sugar every single day. Even worse, some of them are recommended to seniors, but after 60, your body doesn't process food the same way. Today, I'll show you 5 so-called smart choices that may be holding you back, especially if you're trying to protect your energy, memory, or blood pressure. And number 3, it's in nearly every fruit bowl, and it shocked one woman's glucose monitor. After 60, blood sugar isn't just about diabetes, it's about fatigue, memory, heart health, and even your fall risk. And while most seniors are told to cut the obvious stuff, soda, cake, candy, no one talks about the healthy foods that could quietly work against you. Let's walk through 5 of them, and I'll show you how to swap each one for something smarter. Number 1. Instant oatmeal. Helen thought she was making a smart, heart-healthy switch. She gave up sugary cereal and started eating oatmeal every morning. Just like the ad said, it felt warm, familiar, safe. But by 10:45 a.m., the pattern was always the same. Her eyelids felt heavier. She reached for coffee, then something sweet. And she kept wondering, why am I crashing when I'm doing the right thing? Here's the truth no one tells you. Most instant oatmeals, especially flavored or quick-cook kinds, digest almost as fast as table sugar. Your body breaks them down quickly, sending a rush of glucose into your bloodstream. That rush feels good for 20 to 30 minutes, until your blood sugar drops just as fast, leaving you foggy, tired, and craving again. Some types of instant oats even spike blood sugar more than white bread. That's not a healthy start to your day, especially after 60, when insulin response slows. So, what's the fix? If you love oatmeal, switch to steel cut or old-fashioned rolled oats and soak them overnight to slow digestion. Better yet, pair them with fat and protein. Add ground flaxseed, almond butter, or top with Greek yogurt. Or try this instead. A protein-based breakfast, 2 eggs, half an avocado, or chia pudding gives your body fuel, not just filler. Because starting the day strong means more than avoiding sugar. It means choosing carbs that work with you, not against you. Number 2, low-fat fruit yogurt. Frank had been trying hard. He gave up desserts. He stopped buying cookies. And every afternoon, he chose fruit yogurt instead. Low-fat, low-calorie, full of color, and labels like light and heart smart. But during a checkup, his doctor looked puzzled. "Your blood sugar is climbing," she said. Frank was confused. "But I don't eat sweets anymore." Then they turned the yogurt cup around and saw it. 18 grams of sugar, more than a glazed donut. That moment hit hard. All his effort, and he was still spiking blood sugar daily. Here's the trap. When companies remove fat, they almost always add sugar to make the flavor come back. Even fruit on the bottom, low-fat vanilla, or natural strawberry yogurts often contain 15 to 20 grams of added sugar per serving. And because it's dairy, it feels safe, but it's a dessert in disguise. So, what's the fix? Go full fat and unsweetened. Greek-style yogurts are best. They're thicker, higher in protein, and much lower in sugar. Add your own berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or even a few crushed walnuts. Not only will it help balance your blood sugar, it'll keep you full longer, improve digestion, and restore trust in your choices. Because eating smart after 60 isn't about cutting flavor. It's about learning what's really behind the label and reclaiming control, 1 spoon at a time. 3. Ripe bananas. Marie, 68, thought she was doing everything right. She had given up cookies, she stopped drinking juice, and every morning she started her day with a ripe banana. Soft, natural, and easy to digest. "It feels like a clean food," she told her daughter. No packaging, no added sugar, just fruit from nature. But something didn't add up. She still felt tired mid-morning, sometimes dizzy, sometimes just heavy. Then one day, her daughter gave her a continuous glucose monitor. Marie wore it for a week, and on day 3, she saw the truth. After her morning banana, her blood sugar jumped 40 points in under 20 minutes. No syrup, no cookie, just the banana. Why? As bananas ripen, their natural starch turns into fast-acting sugar, and while they feel gentle, they digest fast, especially when eaten alone. there's almost no fiber or fat to slow the spike. That's why so many seniors crash an hour later, thinking it's just fatigue, when it's really blood sugar whiplash. So, what's the fix? If you love bananas, eat them greener. The starch digests slower, and you get more resistant fiber. Or better yet, switch to berries, kiwi, or a small apple. And always pair fruit with fat or protein. A handful of almonds, a spoon of peanut butter, a piece of cheese. You don't need to fear fruit. You just need to understand how it behaves inside your body, especially after 60. Because not every sugar spike feels like one. But your body knows. And now, so do you. Have you ever felt lightheaded or sleepy after eating fruit, even without added sugar? Comment, I thought it was healthy, if that's ever happened to you. You're not alone, and your comment might help someone else reading too. 4. Granola bars. Dennis was proud of himself. He had finally cut out cookies and pastries. No more mid-afternoon sugar. Instead, he kept a box of granola bars in the pantry, made with oats, organic, and labeled with words like energy, natural, and gluten-free. But after eating one, he noticed something odd. He felt sleepy, heavy, even foggier than before. Yeah, just like the cookies used to make him feel. At first, he thought it was just aging. Then he read the label, brown rice syrup, honey, agave, glucose syrup, all within the first 5 ingredients. That's when it hit him. This wasn't fuel, it was dessert, dressed up in health marketing. Most granola bars, even the natural ones, are loaded with fast-acting sugars and only trace amounts of fiber or protein. The result? A quick spike, followed by a predictable crash. Just because it comes in a bar doesn't mean it's balanced. So, what's the fix? If you need a grab-and-go snack, build your own real energy bite. A small handful of nuts, seeds, maybe a piece of dark chocolate, or a few blueberries. Or choose bars that list whole nuts as the first ingredient, and have at least 4 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, and 0 grams of added sugar. Because smart energy doesn't come from syrup. It comes from foods that respect your blood sugar and your brain. 5. Fruit juices. Ruth had been trying to make better choices. She gave up soda, cut back on desserts, and every morning she started her day with a small glass of orange juice. It felt like a win. Natural, no caffeine, and full of vitamin C. But during a routine blood test, something surprised her. Her fasting glucose was creeping higher, even though she'd removed the obvious sugars. So she asked her doctor, could it be the juice? The answer was yes. Here's what most people don't realize. Even 100% fruit juice, with no added sugar, contains just as much sugar per ounce as soda. But unlike whole fruit, it has no fiber to slow the absorption. Your body drinks it like a shot, all at once. A 6-ounce glass of orange juice is like eating 4 to 5 oranges in seconds. And your blood sugar feels it. Natural doesn't mean gentle, especially when it's been stripped of its fiber. So, what's the fix? Choose the whole fruit instead. It slows digestion, fills you up, and comes with vitamins and fiber intact. Or, if you want flavor in your drink, infuse your water with a slice of citrus, some berries, or a sprig of mint. Because the smartest energy boost doesn't always come from adding more. Sometimes it comes from leaving something out. Have you eaten any of these thinking they were safe? Comment, I used to eat apimshores every day, if this surprised you. Or just type the one food that shocked you most. Let's help each other out. After 60, your body's not broken. It's just different. And sometimes the foods that worked in your 40s don't work anymore. But now you know, you can start protecting your blood sugar without fear, and without giving up every fruit or snack you enjoy. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. And remember, you're not alone in this. Comment below. Which of these surprised you the most? Was it the banana, the yogurt? Let's trade notes and support each other. Just type the one food that shocked you most and help someone else avoid the same trap. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. One small tip could change how they feel for the rest of the week, and in the next video, we'll walk through 7 sugar-free foods that actually give you real energy, without the crashes. Not pills, not caffeine, just the right foods at the right time. Subscribe so you don't miss it.